Hi, good morning.
Very good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Say how about you?
Okay, I'm also fit and fine, and thanks for asking.
Yeah. So it is your first conversation, even we don't know each other properly. So could you introduce a little bit?
Yes, sir, for sure. As you know, I'm Anjali Giri. I'm from Haryana, and about my qualifications, so I have done B.Ed, and about my achievements, so I have cleared TET exams related to teaching eligibility test, which is CTET, UP TET, Haryana TET, and but nowadays I'm feeling learning this language, so I'm passionate about this language, and simultaneously, I run a YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is Lingua Learners, and I give classes to beginner level students. Yeah, that's all about me. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, sounds good. So let me introduce myself. So my name is Sandeep and I hail from Jharkhand. And
Okay.
currently I'm working as a teacher at private school.
Okay.
And yeah, and also I run a YouTube channel. And my hobbies are reading books, learning languages, striking
Mhm.
conversation with strangers, and traveling. So it's my short
Mhm.
intro.
Okay. And how is your experience about teaching in a private school? Because I was a teacher.
Yeah, actually, it is good profession. If you like your job, then it is good. But in
But
private job, you have some, like a pressure or like burden. But it totally depend on that. If you deal properly, the things, manage all the things, so it's very easy task. Even you get
mm,
more time compared to when we compare to other job. So in private
right.
sector, just you have to spend 5 to 6 hours in a school.
Mhm.
Remaining time will be your. You can spend as you want. So it is a good profession if you are doing like a part time or
Mm.
maybe yeah. So in this scenario, private school is good.
And do you speak in English with your students?
Yeah, I speak English, but it is not like this school is not situated in big cities. It is a small city. The reason behind only few students could speak, and they speak little bit, not like a because there is no English environment. The reason behind
Mhm. Okay.
so you teach English to your some students. Maybe they are at a beginner level. That's great.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So what is your major? Major means
Okay.
the main subject.
Sorry.
Yeah. What is your major? What is your main subject?
Mhm. Actually, sir, you won't believe before this I was a primary teacher, but I started loving this language, you can say 1 year ago. So I am more into English language. So for 3 months, I have started teaching English to beginner level students. So if you are talking about my major area, so definitely if they are beginners. So firstly, I will read their mind where they are lacking. For example, if you are making mistakes in sentences and you don't know how to make sentence properly. So firstly, I will make them speak and topic, story. And second thing, if you want to learn from very basic, so I will teach them from very basic. So that's how I'm doing.
Yeah, that's a great idea. But I wanted to ask about your subject. For example, my major is accounts and finance. I belong from commerce background. So just I
Me
did
also.
about your subject. What was your subject? Yeah.
I'm
You
also from commerce background. So
um,
I was preparing for teaching government exams. But unfortunately, I did not clear it. So, but in my point of view, commerce background students really they are facing issues while
yeah.
preparing for their government job.
Yeah, actually, commerce background is a kind of background. It is totally different. When we talk
Yes.
about science and
Mm.
arts, so it is a common thing. Even you,
Correct.
if you belong from science and arts, so you can teach up to 10 any subject, random subject. But for commerce, it will be difficult. You can teach English,
So commerce.
math, English and math, or in only two subject we can teach.
Right.
Yeah, but when we talk about commerce or sorry, arts and science, so it is a very common thing. Any subject you can teach. Even
And why
for
did you
other job
choose?
too. Yeah.
Yeah, why did you choose your English subject? Because you are also from commerce background.
Right now, I'm not an English teacher. I don't teach English at a school. I teach IT, computer science. So,
Hmm.
yeah, but also I help in English, and I
Hmm.
take one classes of English. So that's good. So actually, I wanted to when I was, when I was a child, I was wanted to one day I will speak English very fluently. So it was my, you can see like a, a way or aim to speak English fluently or confidently one day. So that's the reason behind I right now I'm learning, and I'm learning last 6 to 7 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. Mhm. In my side also, it's been 8 months consistently because before this I was erratic, but now the things are in my control. So I'm trying to being consistent on my channel and in my journey as well.
Yeah, learning language is really difficult. Even I'm learning two languages, English as well as I actually English already I know. I try to improve and level up. Actually, I'm at B2 and I want to reach it a C1 as well as C2 as soon as possible. And I'm learning different language. I'm going to start one more language, that is Spanish, very soon. So the so learning language is really difficult. Why difficult? Because we need to be consistent. It is not
Right.
difficult if you adapt habit in our daily life. For example, I have to speak in English on daily, uh, at least 1 hour or maybe less than 1 hour, but at least anyhow we have to speak. So in
Mhm.
that scenario, it will be very easy. But if you don't follow the consistency, so after few days you will realize that we are going to forget the things.
Right.
So yeah, when
Yeah.
we talk about languages which is not
Mhm.
familiar, so it always happens.
Right. And why this Spanish language, sir? Do you
I
want to go
think,
abroad?
yeah, in future maybe, but I want to learn a Spanish because Spanish is the fourth most spoken languages. First one is English, second one is Chinese, third one is Hindi, and fourth one is uh, Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, and
Okay.
mostly uh, in South America, mostly people like Mexico,
Mhm.
can Mexico, and I forget Cambodia, something like in country. Mostly people they speak in Spanish. Even in America, some part of America, people they use Spanish. So the reason behind Spanish is most spoken language.
Mhm. Okay, sir. My last question is how do you deal with your students while teaching your computer? Because all time in my school, so they used to come all together, like 20 students or 30 students, and they would make a noise. So how do you deal?
Yeah, first of all, you have to make them engage. Engage means, for example, just I am teaching. So everybody or every student will keep attention because I'm teaching. So you have to pay attention. So just we have to try to make, like a uh, entertainment way, or you can say like a managing how to manage your class. When you start, everybody will be silent, every student, and they will start keep listening their attention full on the blackboard what I'm teaching. So it's all about the class management. Or it's happened when you start teaching, mostly a student will excited, yeah, I'm going to learn something. But you can find one or more student, they are really weak in a study, they don't want to study. But on that scenario, you can bring on the top, first bench, their attention full, my attention always will be on that student. So maybe they are don't want to study, but there is no any option. Because if they will not study, they will punished, and that student will be in my front of my eyes, so always my attention on that student. That is the
Mhm.
way. And mostly students, they enjoy studying, they enjoy the things, or
Mhm.
but
One
it's happened, we
fascinating
know that
question.
how to manage the things.
Yeah, sorry. One fascinating question. Teacher should be friendly or friend? What is your
I,
opinion?
I think friendly is not good, because you have to be distance. You have to keep distance from the students. We don't need to be so friendly, because nowadays if you be friendly, so it is 21st century students.
Mhm.
So in that scenario, you have to keep distance from the students, and
Mhm.
sometimes we need to be friendly too, because some student, even they don't want to study, they don't have, they have some problem, maybe understanding problem, or but they don't want to share to any teacher. They are really fear, they have a lot of fears, they are scared. So in that situation, if you become friendly, they will share the problems. Or so we have to know that when we need to be friendly, or when we need to be keep distance. We have
Yes.
to maintain the balance.
Mhm.
Otherwise, if we
Because
become so friendly, it will be very dangerous. If we become
Mhm.
so strict, then even a student will, they will they will only study due to the fear. Not, they will
Mhm.
not enjoy in the
Exactly.
class. They will think like, I have to be very
Mhm.
disciplined. So we have to manage all the things.
Right. And how do you feel criticism? Because in private sector, in government sector, everywhere we feel criticism. So in my initial days, when I felt criticism over there, so that time it was my first time, because before this I was teaching in my own school. I have my own school. So when it was my first experience to teach over there, so I started crying. So after that, it became my habit how to face the people. So in your point of view, how do you feel?
Yeah, criticism is not about, because I am very excellent in my subject. There is no
Okay.
doubts. Even I teach, even I think I'm why I'm teaching in this school. I have extraordinary knowledge, something like that. So to being, knowledgeable person, but I am teaching right now, so I don't have any criticism. Even I know that I'm master in my subject. Even some,
Mhm.
if anybody they want to claim me, they can't do.
Okay.
But sometime in some work you can find that, but it's okay. We ignore the things. We know that it is not valuable, it is not acceptable. So we just ignore the things.
Mhm.
Simple. If it is not right and I know I'm right and this person is wrong, then I need to ignore this. Because whenever we focus on little things, or a small thing, so it will be not good for us.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks. Any
So,
question?
yeah, I want to ask some question, right, related to, how to teach your student. That means you are teaching English. So, do you want to be English teacher in future?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Why not? Because
Okay, so
since
okay,
yeah,
continue.
since my childhood, like I started joining the institutes like two times. I joined two times and then I left because that time I didn't have any environment, and I used to think I have no environment, so with whom I can do my practice. Like everyone, they are facing same problems, so I left it. And even though they were good at teaching, they used to give me topic or story like news articles, but that time I left, and now I started doing my practice. Like as I was saying, 8 months ago I started doing my practice, and in future I want to become an English trainer, and simultaneously I want to help those people who are needy and who are helpless, because sometimes a lot majority of people are here, they are just doing gaslighting, or second thing they are like, I can't say cheat or fraud, but they want to take only fee, they are not giving their level best. So
Yeah, right. That's great. To nowadays when we talk about English subject, so English subject is a kind of subject in India. You can find only 5 to 10% is a good at English. Even I'm
right.
talking about teachers only. 95
Mm.
teachers they don't know English.
Mm-hmm,
They don't
exactly.
know English, but they are teaching. They don't, good at grammar and pronunciation,
Mm.
but they are teaching in a school. So only 5% teachers good at English in India. So it's
Yeah.
happened.
And
So if
I
really if you want to be a good teacher, you can. I will suggest you should uh, appear one exam that is run by the Cambridge University. It's called
I
CELTA course. Have you ever heard about CELTA course? It is organized by, like
can.
Cambridge University, yeah, from London. So you have to participate on that course. Even I want to participate of that course. So for that course, I need to reach at C2 level. That means,
Okay.
more than advanced level, because I have to that course will be run by native speaker. They are really advanced, and after getting that certificate, you can teach all over the world.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Great.
you will be English teacher. English teacher means not English language teacher. You can
Mhm.
teach all over the world, anywhere. Even you can work in US, UK, anywhere. You as a teacher, you can teach.
Yes.
Even you can, yeah,
Time, sir. It will take time. Even though if I'm thinking ki I will become fluent in this language after 1 year or 2 years, so no, it will take time.
definitely. I know that, but when we follow the right strategy or the things, definitely within 1 year, 2 years, and
Right.
you can reach that advanced level, more than advanced level very soon. Because
Okay.
it's just about the discipline, consistency, and daily habits like
Right.
practicing, nothing else. If you follow in within 1 year, we can reach at advanced level.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am at a school right now, and I have to go to my class. So
Okay.
bye. Have a nice
Okay.
day.
Well, yeah, it was a wonderful conversation. And in future, we will be doing our conversation for my channel as well. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
definitely,
Have a great
definitely. Okay, bye.